What's up everyone, IT David here. This will be my very first YouTube video, so please let me know in the comment section if you like this video or send some feedback. Today we're going to summarize the Apple keynote during the very first online developer conference WWDC 2020. Tim Cook has announced that Apple will say farewell to Intel's processors and will now use the ARM chip that has been used for 10 years already in the iPads and iPhones. The first Apple SoC is called A12Z, and the very first hardware that will contain this new chip is the developer edition of the Mac Mini. For consumers, it is expected that at the end of 2020, the first consumer hardware will be released, and in 2 years, all the new Mac PCs will run the new ARM socket. Apple also announced the new macOS version called Big Sur. This macOS release will support the new ARM socket. Apps that are developed for Intel processors will be able to run using Rosetta 2, but developers can also convert their apps with Xcode. The apps from the iOS and iPadOS App Store will become available within macOS. That means a bunch of very useful apps will be able to run on your Mac. For the iPhones and iPads, Apple announced the new iOS 14 and the iPadOS 14 with tons of changes and new features. Now we finally get the possibility to use widgets anywhere on the home screen, which only was possible in the Today screen. Also, a new screen will be added where you can bundle all your apps together into folders. The calls or FaceTime calls on the iPhone and iPad will now be more like notifications, something that took over your whole screen in the past. Same to Siri, so instead of capturing the whole screen when asking, it will be a small animated icon on the bottom of the screen. Apple also announced that Siri became more smart, with better suggestions. The Apple Watch will now finally get sleep tracking in WatchOS 7, and very applicable right now in 2020, it detects that you are washing your hands. It will give you a gentle haptic feedback if you washed it well, or if you stop too soon, you will get notified. The first public beta of all the OSs will be released in July 2020. The official release will be this fall. No new hardware was announced during this time in the first online WWDC event, so stay tuned on this channel as I will cover up as well. Thanks for watching, and as I said in the beginning, I just started this YouTube channel, so please help me getting some exposure on the platform by giving a thumbs up and some feedback in the comments. Cheers from Holland!